Hi, I'm Patricia from 12 Science 2 and I'm going to talk about cigarettes. Cigarette. A cigarette is a narrow cylinder containing psychoactive material, typically tobacco, that is rolled into thin paper for smoking. Cigarette is ignited at one end, causing it to smolder. The result smoke is orally inhaled via the opposite end. Most modern cigarettes are filtered, although this is not make them safer. But cigarettes manufacturers have described cigarettes as a drug administration system for the delivery of nicotine in an acceptable and attractive form. Cigarettes are addictive because of nicotine, and cigarettes can cause cancer, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, heart disease, and other health problems. The term cigarette, as commonly used, refers to a tobacco cigarette, but is sometimes used to refer to other substances, such as cannabis cigarette. A cigarette is distinguished from a cigar by its usually smaller sizes, use of processed leaf, and paper wrapping, which is typically white. Cigar wrappers are typically composed of tobacco leaf or paper dipped in tobacco extract. Smoking rates have generally declined in the developed world, but continue to rise in some developing nations. Cigarette smoking causes disease and harms nearly every organ of the body. Nicotine is also highly addictive. But about half of cigarette smokers die because of tobacco-related disease and lose on average 14 years of life. Every year, tobacco cigarettes kill more than 8 million people worldwide, with 1.2 million of those being non-smokers dying as the result of exposure to secondhand smoke. Secondhand smoke from cigarettes causes many of the same health problems as smoking, including cancer, which has led to legislation and policy that has prohibited smoking in many workplaces and public areas. Cigarette smoke contains over 7,000 chemical compounds, including arsenic, formaldehyde, hydrogen cyanide, lead, nicotine, carbon monoxide, acrolein, and other poisonous substances. Over 70 of these are carcinogenic. Cigarette use by pregnant women has also been shown to cause birth defects, including low birth weight, fetal abnormalities, and premature birth. Now I'm going to talk about smoking problems in Indonesia. Smoking is an important public health problem in Indonesia. Up to 60% of male adult population as well as about 4% of female adult population are smokers in Indonesia. In fact, some of Indonesia's kretek cigarettes have quite high tar and nicotine content. Besides health effects, smoking habit also influence economic status of the individuals as well as the family. In health point of view, even though reliable nationwide morbidity and mortality data are scarce, reports from various cities show smoking-related disease, such as lung cancer, COPD, effect of pregnancy, and others. Other problem is the fact that smoking habits start quite in early age in Indonesia. Now, to strengthen the smoking control program in Indonesia, several things are needed. First, health education for the general public is very important. Many kits of public media must be used, since cigarette advertising is actively using all of them. In fact, the knowledge of the general population about smoking is still quite limited. In most medical and nursing school curricula, there are no special classes for smoking and health. Improving the knowledge about smoking, its impact of health, the economy, and the many other aspects of the problem will be an example for another. Smoking is after all a global problem, and only a global solution can effectively deal with it.